All right. What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. It's DELARROZ.com. I am known as the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction, #1 best-selling author and successful crowdfund creator. My Deus Vult right now is still on Indiegogo. I've got about 10 copies left of the Miss Sashi variant cover, which is going to be gone forever once we run out. And I've got a few copies left of the regular edition also. If you love great fantasy, awesome quests, things like Pathfinder used to be like in the beginning, when it first was fun and was kind of a clone of D&D 3.5 but cleaned up. This is a great comic book for you. You'll love it. Back today. Join the hundreds of people who are enjoying this book already. Would love to get to 600 backers before we close this all out. Up to you. Check it out today. All right. The story of today is Paizo. Paizo is a RPG company that is famous for Pathfinder and Starfinder. Basically, that's what they do. And they've always been kind of an SJW company, one of those like leaning towards diversity types. And apparently, they had a couple people who were under their employ who were customer service representatives who were out there, vocal SJWs in the community, going crazy. And now they've fired those people because what happens when a company gets into these SJW worlds, they find out that these people don't actually contribute anything to the company. All they do is contribute drama. All they do is try to push the company into unprofitable territory by forcing weird diversity choices in their books, in their games, in their staff meetings. It's a huge waste of time, and it always goes against what the company originally set out to do. And of course, it's no different here with Pathfinder. So I don't know why they fired them. They didn't say why on their site, but they did fire especially this lady, Sarah Marie, and a couple other people who were beloved by the SJW community who does not buy books in general. And there's a hashtag that's been going around today called Paizo Accountability because of this. And this is what they want from Paizo, apparently. You need to hire a third-party whistleblower arbitration company. Of course, because SJW always want to bog down companies with lawsuits and accusations and things like that. That's what they always do. Sarah Marie's wrongful termination needs to be investigated by that company, which is the third-party company, of course. Executives need to be held accountable and investigated. Executives need to enter good faith negotiation with employees, and salaries need to be posted and raised. Some employee wages are below the median living income. I don't know if you know much about the RPG industry, but it's not a terribly profitable industry overall. These companies are barely scraping by, and it's a labor of love for the most part. They get fans to work on stuff, and that always leads to problems in every industry. You see that happening in the comic industry. The fans get in, their SJW friends get in, and it ruins professionalism, ruins the product at the end of the day. That's what we've had with Paizo, as Pathfinder's become a bloated nonsense, diversity-first sort of game, and has not really performed in recent years like it had to begin with. Now, there is a statement from their CEO on their forums here, which I'll pull up, and apparently they are having trouble with their little SJWs because of all of this. Their CEO says, "The recent departure of 2 longtime Paizo employees has generated a great deal of public discussion, including the accusations of critical of the company's management ranging back several years. While Paizo cannot discuss personnel issues with the public, we wish to strongly reaffirm the company's commitment to the ideals of inclusiveness and diversity in gaming, both within our company and within the products we create. From the day the company opened back in 2002 all the way to the present, persons of color and LGBTQIAWTF, all the alphabets, plus contributors and staff have been critical of part of our creative and business operations. And our company has been at the forefront of these issues in the work we publish and the values we espouse." Make me want to vomit, Jesus. "We are committed to these values and work every day backed up by tremendous staff at all levels of the company, all of whom share the values of inclusivity, diversity, and improvement." I wish they shared the values of great games. That's one thing that Paizo probably should be focusing on at this point if they want to remain profitable. "We are also working actively to listen to those employees and take additional steps to ensure they feel their voices are being heard. By doing so, we believe we've become better now than we were 5 years ago, and we will be better 5 years from now than we are today. Well, I won't be satisfied until every white person is fired from the Paizo company and only minorities work for Paizo, personally. I think that's how we have to go. And they can't just be a minority. They have to be gay trans minorities at that. And I don't care if they have experience in games or anything like that. That doesn't matter. Jeez. But that is the absolute state of Paizo. They are not even making an attempt to do anything other than appease these people. And they're going to get, what they deserve at the end of the day. All we can do is laugh about it on Twitter as these crazy SJWs are just going off on this whole Paizo thing, getting so upset. One of them's even calling them saints. And apparently they were just customer service representatives. So, really, were they adding that much to the company? Were they doing anything anybody else couldn't do? I don't know. All right, all we can do is laugh, and that's what I like to do here on the channel. Please back Dave's Volt today. It's an alternative to the SJW nonsense these people espouse, and I hope you're with us. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.